Remember a couple of weeks ago we talked about some film photos that I took in Italy? Well, those were taken with this camera and this kit lens. This is it's a 35-70 f4 kit lens that comes with this camera. Well, as much as we like this lens, it does kind of, if you put it on there, it sticks out a lot. So we ended up buying this little 50mm f1. What is this? 1.8 lens. It was like $50. It just makes it a lot more manageable. We're going to Ireland in a couple of weeks. Well, actually a week from Wednesday. And we're gonna take this camera. I don't know if we're gonna take this big guy, maybe, but we're definitely taking this lens, and this is what's going to live on this camera most of the time. I mean, look how small this is. One thing that I really do like about film photography is just how affordable everything is. Like this camera right here was $200, but you can find them for way cheaper. And this lens was $50, and this lens came with the $200 camera bundle. But it's so affordable. The expensive thing is the film, but even that, it's not terrible. My first video camera ever was a GoPro Hero Plus or something like that. My first vlogging camera was, well, an iPhone, but my first real like SLR vlogging camera was actually Savannah 60 Mark II that I would borrow when I would make videos. But honestly, I wish that those weren't my first cameras. I think with shooting with iPhones or DJI cameras or Insta360, they're really easy to use, and that's a great thing because that lets you start making videos. That lets you like kind of just you learn by doing. But on the other hand, I also think that does you a disservice the second that you go to something a little more advanced like this. And because of that, I wish when I first started shooting pictures and just handling a camera, I wish that I started with a film camera. Because when you're using a film camera, you can't really rely on these automatic settings and for it to just look pretty. You have to get your settings just right or the picture won't turn out. Forcing yourself to have to learn proper exposure and proper framing and all of that stuff will make you a better shooter when you get things that are automated, because you won't be as dependent on the camera doing those basic things. Does that make sense? See that car? And this whole theory is kind of specifically for photo. Video, you could do that, but video is a little bit different. I'm talking about just purely starting to handle a camera and knowing what to do and just being comfortable with it. And on top of that, a film camera, the whole system is way cheaper than this. This is like a $10,000 setup, and I think our film camera setup was like under $300. I hope that makes sense. It's currently October 12th and it's 72 degrees outside. You see the leaves on the ground and mentally you think that it's going to be cool and you want to wear jackets and everything else. But the second you step outside, I think I'm actually ready for it to be below freezing. As weird as that is to say. Also, this is like a little park that I stumbled upon. This park is also the community center. The community center also has those in the background, which are porta potties for So yesterday I didn't post anything, mostly just because it was my mom's last day and I wanted to really be present to spend time